Emma and I have put this video together to help you understand the correct positions of the clean. So we're going to go through our full warm-up sequence. Each of the movements helps to reinforce correct positions for the movement. Next up, Emma's going to stick the bar on the back of the head. So with the bar behind the neck, it just gives a little bit more resistance to open up the lats, pecs and shoulders. Shouldn't cause any pain. If it does, don't do this movement. Good squat mechanics are vital for any budding Olympic lifter. So Emma's now going to go down into her bottom squat position. Hold it there. Get comfortable in that bottom deep squat position. Move her hips around and then come back up. Let's take a look at stage one. This is where we take the bar from the setup position to just above the knee. In the setup, we're looking for feet hip width apart, grip slightly wider than your shoulders, spine neutral, shoulders above the bar. As you rise, think of pushing the floor away with your feet and keeping the bar as close to the shins as possible. Note that as you rise, the back angle should not change from the setup until the knee. Complete 5 of this drill as perfectly as possible before moving on to 5 front squat. Here you can see Emma keeping her elbows as high as possible for each repetition. Right, let's take a look at stage 2. This is where we take the bar from the floor to the bounce off the thigh. When the bar has passed the knees, the chest and shoulders are lifted up, changing the back angle, while the hips and knees are pushed forward, so the bar is bounced lightly into the thighs at mid to upper thigh height. We call this phase the transition. So the finished position is with knees bent, feet flat on the floor, and upper torso upright so that the shoulders are above the bar. This contact at the thigh should be light, and we go for 5 reps before we then move on to the squat. We follow the stage 2 drill up with another 5 front squats, this time with a 2-second pause down in that bottom position, just to get used to getting down into that deep squat position. Next, we're going to move on to stage 3. This is the clean pull. So once the bar has made contact with the thighs, we're then looking to drive upwards with the legs, finishing up on toes with hips fully open, chest up, arms straight and shoulders shrugged at the top. We call this the triple extension. Again, do this drill 5 times before moving on to this final squat sequence. Here we go with the final squat sequence then. It's a 1 1/4 squat. So you move into the bottom position, upwards, 1/4 of a squat before back, down and up to complete the sequence. Again, we do 5 of these. This one's a little bit of a leg drainer, but it's really good at practicing getting out of that hole. So finally, we're going to put it all together. Emma's going to demonstrate a squat clean. That means she's receiving the bar with her hips lower than her knees. It's a power clean if you catch it with the hips higher than the knees. So what I want you to emphasize here is once you've finished the pull phase, so once you've reached that triple extension, I then want you to push your elbows up hard to try and catch the bar. This will prevent wrist injuries by receiving the bar onto the shoulders. There you go then, that is our 3-stage sequence. Do 5 reps of each movement. Hope this was useful for you.